Because I'm saying it here and I'll lay my hat in the ring. I think we're going to get AJ Dubois in Wembley. A real test for Daniel. See? I told you. I'm a genius. Hello, what is happening, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy Dabs here, and today we are going to be talking about the AJ and Dubois fight. Let's fucking go. Yes, I know, this fight was announced a long time ago, but you know what? I'm a busy guy, alright? Leave me alone. On the 21st of September, we are going to be getting an all-British clash for the IBF title. Wembley, Riyadh season, 100,000 people. Oh, go on then. Fucking hell, get my promoter shit on. You need a line, or like, you need to hit me up and you need to sell this fight, just, you know. And yes, we are going to talk and get into the card, but just for a second, Usyk, my brother, what a legend you are. Most heavyweight boxers fucking hold on to their titles, but he's done it. He's been there, done it. He's undisputed. He don't need it. Have the belt. I love it. Of course I'm joking. There's more into that. But he could have made it difficult. And I now think the AJ Dubois fight is more interesting because it's also for a title. And speaking of Usyk, it's a good place to start this video. That's a common opponent for both fighters. AJ, of course, went the distance with Usyk twice. Lost twice. I need to get over it, seriously. And Dubois getting TKO'd in the 9th round. Could have been a world champion, depending on where you think the belly button is. That's not a joke, by the way. Genuinely. I'm not going to give a prediction for the fight right now because there's still a long lead up. We've still got camp. It's still 3 months away. But what I will do is give you my overview because it's so important. AJ's going to win. He's the best boxer in the world. I've never seen a heavyweight as good as him. He hits too hard. He's too big and he's too...
2,000 years later.
Sorry, I don't know where that fanboy came out from. Anyway, enough. Let's do pros and cons. Dubois, of course, up and coming, really has done a lot of work and got some good victories to place himself in this position to have this fight with AJ. And it's such a good opportunity for him to finally get his hands on a belt to then go and maybe get all the belts. A pro thing for him is, I'd say, he's going to want to prove that he is the right man and that he is the champion and doesn't just want to be given that belt because he's been elevated to that status, but win it outright. And also win it outright whilst beating one of the top boxers in the division. Of course, you've got this Dubois, he's like a 2.0 now. We absolutely love this Dubois, who looks like he hits hard and he fucking isn't afraid to come forward. Then on the other hand, you've got AJ, who is on an absolute streak of just KOing people. We really feel like we've got that old AJ back, and I know everyone says the old AJ, blah, 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 but it really does feel like he's back to business. He's back hitting hard, and he looks as confident as ever with his trainer. Ben Davison is literally giving him all the tools he needs. And I have no doubts that with him and Ben working aside, he has more than enough to become the undisputed. He looks like he's hitting hard. He looks like he's back to his best. He looks happy, he's active, and I do feel like he's the final product at the moment, and this is probably his best chance that he's ever had to sweep all them belts up and just become the boss of the division. He's an all-round fighter now that punishes mistakes. Right, let's do cons. Dubois, I would say, his strengths could have the potential to fall directly into AJ's hands, literally. Because he's such a come-forward fighter, he might find himself in a position where he gets clocked, and with AJ you're lucky if you get a second attempt. What I mean to say is he won't be able to come forward and take them punches like he was in his last 2 fights, because AJ will send his head to the fucking sky. And at times I feel with Dubois, and especially in the corner, they're constantly telling him what he needs to do, reassuring him, really trying to get his head in the game whilst the fight's going on.
Second, you're breaking down with a jab. Not yet. Here we go.
And if you're going in there with someone like AJ, you need to fucking know what you're doing and know it quickly. Of course, as well as that, there's the whole quitting thing, and how deeper waters do we have to get into before he does what he's done before. Obviously, he's showed a completely different side of himself now. I think he's got to come into this super confident. He will not get away with playing around in the ring like he's being controlled the same way I control Cristiano Ronaldo in FIFA. AJ's cons, there isn't any. I'm only joking. I have a slight fear he could be looking past Dubois like he has done in the past, knowing that if you win this fight, you can be directly in line next to fight with the winner of Fury Usyk. Does that just veer your eyes a little bit. And also a big question, is he too confident from the wins that he's had? Though the knockouts were incredible when he is on the roll, like I said. There's an argument as well that maybe these people that he's been beating are not on his level. For example, Franklin. I was there. Not that I've ever mentioned it. Quite tentative. No knockout in that one. Hellenius. Quite old at the time. Hellenius, yeah, he got the job done, but it took a little time for him to work him out. And then Wallin looked well up for it in the press conference. Tipped to be one of AJ's hardest fights, and he slammed him. But on the other hand of that, Wallin also, once he took a punch from AJ, didn't look like he wanted to be in the ring anymore. He actually looked like he never wanted to be in boxing again. And of course, I can see why the fight happened. He was hovering outside the top 10. But again, AJ should be fighting top 10s. Then it was Ngannou. And obviously, he flattened him like a pancake. That's an MMA fighter. It's completely different. Now, with all that said, and this is an early prediction, if it was anyone other than AJ, I would be Dubois, Team Dubois all the way. But it's AJ. I just feel like Daniel plays into his hands a little too much. He's the perfect person I'd put in front of AJ. Big, easy to hit, and if you hit him hard enough, there's a chance they're going down. And I don't want to call too much. I still want to do all these videos on it, but I see it going early. I just want to give a shout out to the undercard as well. Look at all these fights. I'm not going to touch on these ones just yet because I'm going to do my own video for them fights. Probably my final prediction video, I'll just do the whole thing in a cute little bow and you'll love it. And they'll be 100% correct, obviously. But please let me know down in the comments who you think will win, how you think they'll win, and how devastating the knockout will be. Or will it be a knockout? Will it be a shock and be a decision? If so, where will that decision go? Please like, comment and subscribe. Your boy Dabnah. Thank you so much for listening. Please make sure you lick controllers and headbutt skating wheels. Bye.